Hi guys, it's Mary here with a few rebuttals to Kelly Loves to Paint's first video. Please though don't watch part 2 if it's me putting on Kelly Loves to Paint's makeup, because she's an artist. I was concerned when I was putting her makeup on, and in fact I did poke her in the eye, although she's the kind of person who, you know, wouldn't flinch or say anything, and I felt so terrible. But beyond that, if she has a part 3, I don't know if she's going to have the time, but part 3 is hilarious. It's just, and she doesn't, I don't want to say she doesn't take compliments, but you guys, she is like a Barbie doll. When I first met her, well, first let me preface this by saying this. When I told my mom and my friends I'm going to go meet Kelly, they were like, oh God, it's going to be so much fun. And I had to drive a few miles, quite a few, to drop the dogs off at my mother's. And she had a big list. Here's my cell phone. Do you have a flashlight, water, all this other stuff? And then she looked at me, as she does often, and she's like, oh no, you're not wearing that. And I had what I was going to wear when I met Kelly was really cute, except it had dog prints across it because of, you know, the 2 dogs in the car. So that was strike 1. I ended up wearing a sweater, and when she initially met me, it was like 100 degrees out. So what are you doing? But it was my favorite lacy, comfortable, but it was, you know, a sweater. So that's strike 1. And then I call one of my dear friends because I anticipated that she would do my hair. That's strike 2. My hair was not done. My dear friend Peg she's got bronchitis. So the first thing she asked me on the phone was, no, you're not wearing a ponytail, are you? So this gives you a sense of involvement of the preparation before this trip. And then I stopped off at my mom's neighbor, and she's like, oh, you have fun, but pull over to the side and put some makeup on. Well, I couldn't do any, because I didn't want Kelly stuck at Ulta waiting for me. And then the coup de grace, the worst thing was I had just taken off all my nail polish, but you could still see the polish on the sides. And I was doing gardening, and as you can imagine how I do my nails, just top coat. But if you have chips in your nail and you're gardening, I mean, Lord knows. But enough about me. Anyways, so the highlights, the things that the putting on the makeup was so much fun. The shopping, I think when Kelly looked at my makeup, I truly actually also looked at my makeup and I thought, you have enough. So the dining was funny, and I just want to say this. We went to, and this is what's so cool about Kelly. I have some notes here. The first one is the girl does not like compliments. But the second thing is she has a sense, she's really good to travel with. She has a sense of curiosity and adventure. She has a kindness, a respect for everyone. And so she picked out an Indian restaurant okay, and I have to stop right here. You know how I took her to a clothing store for lunch? Ask Kelly about the hotel. She made the hotel arrangements. And ask Kelly, did we go to the hotel that she made reservations at? Ask her that. And Kelly, I don't know if you were able to cancel that reservation in time, and so I want to know how much money you're out for that other hotel, okay? Or you find that out from Kelly if she was charged for the other hotel as well, okay? Do some detective work. So the restaurant was an Indian restaurant, and I didn't notice that we were the only 2 females in the restaurant. And this is funny. Anything we wanted to drink was not available. What? We can't have wine? Or what? Or when they finally maybe determined that we weren't going anywhere else, and it wasn't like that at all, perhaps, and I didn't think of that, and I'm sure Kelly didn't either, but I don't know, it was just, the food was good, it was a great time, but you have to know that they served me, and then a half hour later, they served Kelly, or anything, well, you know, anything we wanted to drink wasn't on the menu, and then anything we wanted to eat wasn't on the menu. It's like, all right, I am amazed Kelly tipped them. Although I've never tipped, only but 2 times in my life, and there was, you know, really good reasons. And I think I may have tipped the restaurant, and this was a manicurist, and so anyways, that was kind of funny. So we had, and you can tell in the videos, a blast putting makeup on each other, and the restaurant, the farmer's market, in the end, was hilarious. It was hotter than hell, and there was all vegetables, and Kelly's looking at me like, it's a farmer's market, but there was no funnel cakes. It's not like up north here, like a farmer's market. It just wasn't, and it was hot, and so when we were getting ready to say goodbye, I just wanted her to know how much I looked forward to this, how much I enjoyed myself, and some lady started screaming at us. It was just the most bizarre thing in the whole world, and this is how cool Kelly is, and this is why you want to hang with Kelly. She just went right on talking to me, and we hugged goodbye, and she is just super cool. So I just wanted to let you guys know a little background to our weekend. Hope you enjoyed.